Hello everyone, in our last video we were talking about the formula and now we will move on to substitute the values in the formula. However, again I'll repeat the formula in this video. Chi-square is equal to n into AD minus BC minus n by 2 whole square divided by A plus B, C plus D into A plus C into B plus D. So this is nothing but on the numerator side, number of scores is multiplied with AD minus BC. AD minus BC. This sum minus n by 2, that is number of scores divided by 2, and whole square. And in the numerator we have A plus B into C plus D into B plus D into A plus C, or you can write A plus B into C plus D into A plus C into B plus D. So we have that as our formula. Chi-square is equal to n into AD minus BC minus n by 2 whole square, then A plus B, C plus D, A plus C, B plus D. So when you look into your statistics book, please make sure that the formula written there, B plus, instead of this B plus D, it's written C plus D. C plus D is written twice, but then when we look into the substitution, it is written 8. So the formula printed in a wrong way. So it's B plus D. So make sure that you don't repeat that mistake, don't commit that mistake. So it's easy to remember the denominator, A plus B into C plus D into A plus C into B plus D. And the numerator, be very careful, A into D minus B into C minus n by 2 whole square. So there is a little changes when you have huge numbers. So the numerator values change as the n by 2 is replaced there. You do not have this when you have the scores. When you have the table distributed is more than 5, you do not have n by 2. So again you have to learn another formula for that. However, it's simple, but n by 2 is eliminated. So we'll substitute the values here, and n is 14. So chi-square is equal to 14 into 12 minus 12. 12 in the sense, value of A is 3. We have the formula as A into D minus B into C. So 3 4s are 12, 3 4s are 12. So 12 minus 12 minus 14 by 2, n is 14 by 2 whole square divided by 7 into 7 into 6 into 8. This 7 into 7 into 6 into 8 is A plus B, A plus C, B plus D, C plus D. So when the formula itself is A plus D into C plus D into A plus C into B plus D, we have to substitute those values, the total values in the denominator. So when we say A plus B, 7, A plus B is 7, into C plus D, 7, then we have A plus C, 6, we have B plus D, 8. So we have to multiply 7 into 7 into 6 into 8 under denominator. So the scores are 7 into 7 into 6 into 8. And the scores written here are the numbers that we add and we get this. So these are scores written in red are for your understanding which values are substituted and how you got this. So now again chi-square is equal to 14 into, so 12 minus 12 is 0, minus 14 by 2, 2 1s are 2 7s are, whole square. So 7 square, but then make sure this minus sign is there. Due to this square, this sign gets crossed out, it's ruled out. Minus into minus plus. So 14 into minus 7 whole square divided by, when you multiply 7 into 7 into 6 into 8, you'll get the score of 2352. and when you multiply 7 into 7, 49, 49 into 14, you have 686 divided by 2352, then you will get the score of 0.29, and degree of freedom is 1 at 0.05 entry, which is 3.84 as per the table which is mentioned at the end of your book just after the example 2. So which is where chi-square is equal to 0.29, it is not significant as per this entry. So this is one of the example where the scores of contingency table is below 5. So the scores mentioned here are below 5. See, we are talking about the contingency scores, that is 3, 4, 3, 4, and we are not talking about 6, 8, 7, 7. So when we say contingency score of the 4 quadrants are taken into consideration. When we say contingency score of 4 quadrant is not more than 5, then we use the formula n into AD minus BC minus n by 2 whole square divided by A plus B into C plus D into A plus C into B plus D. So this is the formula we use when we say that these scores under the quadrant, 4 quadrant, are not more than 5. But we use a different formula when the scores under the 4 quadrants are greater than 5. So the example 2 talks about that. So we have 55 students. Data are entered in 4 cells, these 4 cells, according to the teacher's rating as good performers and poor performers, and success and failure on IQ tests. So these scores are based on the IQ tests we have good performers, we have poor performers, and fail is a group 1 and pass is group 2. So this is group 1. This is group 2. So you can understand they have named group 1 as fail. Those who fall under the fail category are under fail. Those who pass are under the pass category. So this is group 1, this is group 2. These are 2 different groups. We have good performers, we have poor performers. So here under group 1, we again have we have to find if at all this was given under 2 groups, then you have to form the median for both the 2 groups and then find the scores for falling under the good performers and bad performers. However, now the contingency table is itself made for you, so you have to just substitute the formula and find the answer. So the scores here are above 5, so you can eliminate n by 2 here. So the formula here is different. So difference is you do not have n by 2. That's all. So chi-square is equal to n into AD. This is again, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. However, it's not given and this is understood. The things which are written in blue are understood and it's not written in the textbook nor it will be given in the examination. So the formula is again, so again for your understanding I'll write A plus C, B plus D, this is n, this is A plus B, C plus D. So the formula is n into A into D minus B into C whole square. Similar, earlier we had one difference, that is minus n by 2, because the numbers within the quadrant were less than 5. So in the denominator we have everything to be same, A plus B into C plus D into A plus C into B plus D. So substitute the values. Chi-square is equal to 55 into 10 into 14. You have 10 into 14 minus 15 into 16 whole square. So divided by, you have 25 into 30 into 26 into 29. So chi-square is equal to 55 into 100 square divided by you have 565500, and when you multiply this with the 100 square you get this. You have to make sure you carry your calculator to the classroom as well as during the examination, do not forget. And when you divide this, the value you obtain is 0.97. Hence again the degree of freedom is 1 at 0.05 level. The entry is 3.85. This value 0.97 is not significant. So the performance and the IQ, the one who failed on the IQ test and the good performance of them is not significant. So this ends the understanding of substituting the formula, numericals in the formula given. This is how the statistics is calculated. This is how the sum is calculated. So this ends up your practical portion. If at all you couldn't make out with the answer, with the understanding of stats, please do ask me. Make sure you have gone through the practicals. You have hardly 5 practicals. Get thorough with it, which we had discussed before the lockdown. Make sure every plan, procedure, observation, precaution, everything is properly written, properly understood. And also prepare for the stats. I will do circulate few questions over the group so as you can practice and send those practiced answers back to me. Thank you.